we discovered that while we already had 30 million tons in inferred resource of these critical minerals, we quickly doubled that to 60 million tons, which is equivalent to about $3 billion worth of metal sitting in the ground.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Jonathan Owen. He is the CEO of Metals One. And Jonathan, good to see you. How are you?
I'm good, Steve. Good to be with you again.
Yeah, good to be with you as well. And excited to have you here to talk a bit about the company. And I know you had some news out, and we'll talk about it in just a second, but maybe give people a bit of background on the company.
Yeah, so we listed just over a year ago on the London Stock Exchange, and our aim is to identify and develop sources of critical minerals to support the EU's green transition and technology transition. So this is on the back of the Critical Resource Mineral Act, which is similar to the US IRA, which is all about pushing for local sources of these, what are strategic minerals, lithium, nickel, cobalt, etc. So we're set up to go discover it and develop it.
Yeah, and there's a great demand for that right now. I mean, I'm sure you're hearing it pretty well every day, just how much these are in need and how they need to find new sources.
No, absolutely. Europe, unlike North America, is devoid of any significant mineralization, other than where we are up in Scandinavia, Norway, Finland, Sweden. It's an abundance of it, and these are benign jurisdictions that are set up to support a rapidly developing mining industry. So it's an exciting place, an exciting time to be.
Yeah. So I mentioned you had some news out regarding the Black Schist Project, and this was interesting because you, in essence, went back and re-looked at some stuff that you had from the past, and really came out with some really interesting findings.
Yeah, no, it was a real boon. So we acquired the Black Schist projects of a sister company, and these are sort of lain dormant for over a couple of decades. And we quickly realized there's an opportunity here to come in, new technologies, new approaches, new energy, and look under the stones, see what was there. And we discovered that while we already had 30 million tons in inferred resource of these critical minerals, we quickly doubled that to 60 million tons, which is equivalent to about $3 billion worth of metal sitting in the ground, which is quite a significant achievement in less than 12 months' work since listing.
Yeah, it's amazing. So how do you sort of attack this now? Obviously, you've got a work plan for the rest of this year and into next year. So give everyone a bit of an idea of what the next few steps are.
Well, let me give you an idea of our destination. So
Yeah.
I'm a mining engineer. We're a team of engineers, geologists, and financiers, and we're looking to get these assets into production as soon as possible, ideally to meet the EU's own benchmark for 2030. And that's quite an ambitious timescale. So we're moving quickly through the gears. The next step for us is to complete a scoping study, a preliminary economic assessment of the project. That's underway. We've got Wardell Armstrong, independent mining consultancy, world-renowned, doing that work for us, and we hope to release the details of that in the next few weeks. And that will give us the all-important project economics, the NPV, CapEx, internal rate of return, that hopefully the market will take that, look at that and say, wow, you've got something there. We can attribute some value to that, and we'll see the share price rocket, I hope.
Well, we'll see what happens for sure. Jonathan, thanks so much for the update. Really appreciate it. Look forward to having you back when that report comes out.
Look forward to it. Thanks, Steve.
All right, Jonathan Owen, he's the CEO of Metals One.